The ones are coming together, and that's been good. And that we felt like that all the way back at Bend. Then we came back, and now it's kind of more the next week or so is more about the twos. Who's going to step up and help us? And there's still a lot of positions that are still open in that area, and who's going to come in and make an impact. And we're still trying to figure out who those guys are, and that's what we got to get done.
You got a lot of young guys on the defensive line. How have you seen them sort of progress from week one in Bend and then into now to this point?
I've been very happy, guys like Elu and it's really coming. He's going to be a force. If he just continues doing what he's doing, he'll be great. The two junior college guys, you got Phil and Paisa, and they're going to have a major role in what we do. They're going to rotate in and be big players for us, but they've got to lock down some of the finer details that maybe some of the older guys already know.
You saw a lot of young guys rotating in the secondary today. Omar, Jalen, are they getting the concept of the defense, or are they where they need to be at this point?
They're getting it. Jalen's made huge strides for sure, and Omar's showing up a lot more than he did in spring. And so there's a lot of guys, and this, like I said earlier, this week is about the twos, really showing who's going to be an impact player for us.
You've always been an odd front guy during your coordinator days.
Not always.
Not always. Okay.
No.
What made you decide that was kind of the scheme that you thought was best?
I can't remember if it was 2010, 2011, 2012. Might have been 2012. I'm not sure, but it was just when we were all at Utah State. We made a change for the players that we had, and that was the best situation for us. And that's kind of going back to the basic philosophy of this defense is we're going to build this around the players, and we're going to try and put players into situations that we think that they're going to be successful in. We have a vision of what we want, but really after time and after practice and after games, the players are going to tell us this is where they're having success and this is where they're not having success, and then we have to evolve the defense in that direction. So the 3-4 front has many variabilities to it. You can be very multiple in what you're doing, and so you kind of can hone in on what your guys may do well is maybe a little easier than the 4-3. But there's different philosophies for different ways of getting there, but that's ours.
Yeah.
Players have talked a little bit about your approach, sometimes tough love, you're on them a little bit, but they seem to really like it. I mean, are you different with different players, or is it pretty much consistent?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to be who I am, and that's just who I am. There's a standard that we feel, and we're set, that they must attain, and we feel that that's a high standard. And if they're not there, we're going to let them know that they can do better. I truly believe that this defense and the players on this defense can achieve great things, and I'm not going to allow them to myself or the other coaches won't allow them to underachieve, and we're going to keep pushing until we get their best. And it's some people think it's tough love. I'm a super optimist. I think that they can play at that level, and so I'm going to push until they get there.